Welcome back to OU Nightly. Here's a live look right now across our campus. You can see these cloudy skies are sticking with us as we've had some rain showers move across the area earlier today. Currently, we're sitting at 72 degrees, very comfortable out there, below where we should be this time of year. And these cooler temperatures span across most of central and western Oklahoma, but we do have temperatures a little bit warmer up here towards places like Tulsa and Miami, up there in the 80s. And across the southern plains, we've got temperatures on the cooler side, even Dallas sitting at 75, Shreveport 77, and then Kansas City up here sitting at 79 degrees. Looking at Oklahoma City's September highs that we've seen so far this month, we've had a streak of above average days, but recently we've seen these below average high temperatures, and you can see our normal high at the beginning of the month is 89, dropping to 79 by the end of the month. Right now, we're sitting in a below average streak, and that will continue for the next couple of days before we warm up next week. Looking at rain totals the past 24 hours, you can see we've got some decent totals here in the metro, but places down here towards Ardmore and up here places like Woodward saw the bulk of the rainfall activity. Our drought monitor continues to worsen here across southern Oklahoma, getting into severe drought, but hopefully some of this rain in the coming days will help to ease some of that drought coming up next week. You can see on the air mass forecast, we've got a storm system right now that will push out, and you can even see Hurricane Lee over here moving up towards Canada. That storm will cause some significant problems up towards the East Coast. Then we see a high pressure system build into next week, bringing our temperatures back into the 80s, so it will warm up into next week. Before then, though, we've got lows tonight in the 60s for much of the state, even some 50s up towards northwest Oklahoma. Highs tomorrow will warm back to around 80 here in Norman, some 70s in northwest Oklahoma, even some lower to middle 80s down in eastern Oklahoma. The 7-day forecast shows we've got a chance for rain both Friday and Saturday. Highs will stay relatively cool in the mid 70s, warming into the 80s next week before we have some rain chances that will return with a storm system by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, with temperatures warming back into the 80s.